Fear is a silent force that shapes our lives. It tells us where we can go and where we cannot. It keeps us trapped in comfort, afraid of the unknown. We fear failure. We fear rejection. We fear change. But what if fear was not an enemy? What if, instead of running from it, we could understand it? Buddhism teaches us that fear is not something to fight. It is something to see clearly. When we do, it loses its power over us. In this journey, we will explore 6 profound Buddhist lessons that will help you stop your fears and transform your life forever. Buddhism teaches that fear is not real in the way we think it is. It is not the future event we are afraid of. It is our mind creating stories about that future. Consider this. Have you ever feared something for days or weeks, only to realize later that it was never as bad as you imagined? The Buddha taught that fear arises from attachment, to outcomes, to security, to control. When we recognize that fear is just a thought, we take away its power. The next time fear arises, ask yourself, is this real, or is it just a story my mind is telling me? One of the most powerful teachings in Buddhism is impermanence, the understanding that nothing lasts forever. Just as the seasons change, so do our fears. What you are afraid of today may not even matter a year from now. The Buddha said, just as a storm comes and goes, so too do our thoughts and emotions. When we accept impermanence, we stop clinging to fear. We understand that just as it arises, it will also pass. Instead of resisting, simply observe it. Watch it come, watch it go. And in doing so, you free yourself. Balance is not something you find, it is something you create. Walk the middle path, neither too much nor too little. Like the strings of a lute, life must be neither too tight nor too loose. Harmony is not in avoiding conflict, but in understanding it. A life of extremes is a life of suffering. Buddhism teaches that all suffering comes from attachment to people, to outcomes, to expectations. Fear exists because we are attached to a specific result. We want things to go a certain way, and the thought of losing control terrifies us. But what if we let go? What if we accepted that life will unfold as it should, and that clinging only brings suffering? This is not weakness, it is freedom. When you stop attaching to outcomes, fear fades. Because now you are no longer afraid of what you cannot control. Fear exists in the future. It is always about what might happen. But in this moment, right now, are you in danger? The Buddha taught mindfulness as a way to free ourselves from suffering. When we anchor ourselves in the present, fear dissolves. Try this. Take a deep breath. Feel the air entering your lungs. Exhale slowly. At this moment, you are safe. Right here, right now, there is no fear, only peace. The more we practice mindfulness, the less power fear has over us. The final lesson is right action, the understanding that fear does not mean stop. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is taking action despite it. The Buddha taught that we must walk the path, even when it is uncertain. Wisdom comes from experience, and experience comes from moving forward. So, when fear arises, do not let it paralyze you. Acknowledge it, then take the step anyway. Because only through action do we grow. Fear is not the enemy. It is a teacher. When you recognize that fear is just a creation of the mind, you take away its power. When you accept that everything is impermanent, you realize that no fear lasts forever. When you follow the middle path, you find balance. Let go of attachment and fear will loosen its grip. Stay present and fear will fade. Take action and fear will transform into courage. Life is uncertain, but within that uncertainty lies freedom. The choice is yours. Will you let fear control you, or will you walk forward despite it? Because the moment you stop letting fear define you is the moment you are truly free.